Hello again and welcome back to the card mat. Right, I'm going to let Magic Pascal show you a fantastic sandwich effect with the cards, not with a butty. And once he's shown you the effect, I'll come back and give you the explanation on how it was done and some of the handlings for it. Thank you very much. It was very nice of him. I seen him performing this on his channel, which I will leave a link to in the description box, so you can go and sub to him. You won't regret it. Yeah, I seen him performing this, and so I got in touch with him. Good mate, known him for many years, and asked if I could show how it was done, and he was very happy with that. So I thought I'd let him do the performance instead of me doing it. It's only fair. And then I'll show you how it's done. So for now, enjoy this performance by Magic Pascal with a nice little sandwich effect. I'll see you in a minute or three.
Nous avons tous, au moins une fois dans notre vie, assisté à un tour de magie dont l'impact était si fort, que ce soit sur scène ou à la télé. Je parle par exemple de la femme coupée en deux, ou bien de la lévitation. Concernant la magie de close-up, la magie de près, il existe aussi dans cette catégorie des tours dont le spectateur se souvient. Et c'est ce que je vous propose maintenant. Place à la magie. Un jeu de 52 cartes, et pour réaliser cet effet, je vais utiliser deux cartes. Ici, le roi de trèfle, et enfin le roi de pique. Le jeu est donné à mélanger. Une carte est choisie par un spectateur. Ici, pour la démonstration, le 10 de pique. Cette carte peut être donnée à signer, bien évidemment. Cette carte est remise dans le jeu et le spectateur de nouveau mélange les cartes. Bien. Une fois fait, les deux rois sont réinsérés, mais cette fois-ci face en l'air, dans le jeu, comme ceci. Très bien. Alors, petite précision, la première carte est-elle celle du spectateur? Non, hein, bien évidemment. Celle du dessous? Non plus. Ce qui veut dire, c'est que la carte du spectateur se retrouve entre la première et la dernière du jeu. Bien. Nous allons remélanger encore une fois le jeu. Voilà. Couper. Et maintenant, place à la magie. Simplement en claquant derrière les doigts. En étalant le jeu, on retrouve désormais les deux rois ensemble avec, dans le centre, une carte face en bas. Et ce qui serait fabuleux, c'est que la carte soit celle du spectateur. Ici, le 10 de pique. Merci.
Cracker performance and such a fantastic sandwich effect. So instant, but yet so easy to do, believe it or not. Stripper deck, as some of you've probably got onto. So all you need is a stripper deck. You select what two cards you want as your helper cards. I'm going to use the two black ladies because one of them is my lady. All you do is get them out the packet and turn them over lengthways so they're in a different orientation to the rest of the packet, and plonk them somewhere into the packet. You then say that you're going to take out two helper cards and you spread through and you look for your two helper cards and slide them straight out of the packet. Do not turn them around and do not turn the packet around. Give the packet a shuffle and then get your spectator to pick a card, and they pick that one. As you take their card out, turn it over lengthways, they see it's a king. Then turn it over widthways and slide it in the pack anywhere you want. It's now different orientation to the rest of the packet, but same orientation to the 2 queens. Makes it easy to grab all 3 cards. You can give your packet a shuffle. Because the card is the wrong way around in the packet, I don't know if you can get onto that. You can see just a little bump, so you can keep track of that card. Now, I would say shuffle it down to the bottom. Well, not down to the bottom, but into the bottom third, say. So like down here. When you go to spread them out, you'll see where that card is. It'll stick out slightly, you'll be able to see it. So when you spread the cards out, you can keep track on a rough area where that card's gone. And that card, the King of Hearts, has actually gone to there. You're just using it like a marked deck. So you can see where that card is. You'll then stick one of your queens in below it and one of your queens in above it. So easy so far. Close your packet up and push the queens in. He then took the top card, turned it over vertically to show it's not on the top, then put it down widthways. You know what I mean, you just seen what I've done. Just to turn the orientation of that card around, and you show it's not on the bottom. Then you do your strip out. So all you're going to do is put the packet onto the table, or just before it gets to the table, you get a grip. You want to grab the bottom card, the bottom sticky out card, which is your first queen, and that bottom chunk of cards. Grip the other 2 and the top card, and you should be able to slide out. Oh, if I get my grip right, you should be able to slide out. I didn't grab the bottom, just that. If you can see, get my finger out the way. You got the 3 stripped cards with a chunk on the bottom. Yeah, and you pull them out and put them to the top. You then do a riffle shuffle. This has got them on it, but it's a big chunk. It could be anywhere in the top half of that packet. So when you do your riffle, you want to drop about half of that packet on the top and then square it up. Then you just give the cards a simple cut, do your little magic gesture, spread the cards out, and you got your 2 helper cards with 1 card in the middle. Take it out and turn it over that way, and that puts it back in orientation with the packet. You've shown them their card, throw it on, it's right for that packet. The queens you can just turn over that way and put them on, and you can carry on doing any other kind of trick you want to. Yeah, it's gone back in orientation, hasn't it? Let's just have a little look, check my lines. Yeah. Now I did say I'll show you, where's that one? Oh, that was the jack off the top. Good job I checked. That would have knackered me up. If you want to do it a slightly different way from the spread out, so you've got, they've picked a card, I'll pick one near the bottom, I'll flip it over, no I won't flip it over, I'll flip it over that way, I'll stick one of my queens in below it, make sure it's the right orientation, and no it's not, I must have turned that queen around, turn you back that way, that's it. So what way is that one? That one needs to be turned as well. And that can go in the packet. So instead of doing it on the table like that, which will take you a lot of practice, and it's best to have a really decent, oh I haven't turned that one around. Wonder why I'm not pulling the top card off its cover. You won't get, you need a good strip of deck. Nice good clean edges you can catch. I mean that's the ideal way to pull it out, if you can get that. The top card, the 3 cards and the bottom card, because that way the cards are nearer to the top, so you have to be careful with your spread. that you don't spread, but then you can drop a smaller chunk of cards onto the top. You see what I mean? Yeah, but I wasn't doing that, was I? No. Right, I do apologise for that little technical difficulty there. Yes, me gob ran away. Yeah, I didn't shut up for about 10 minutes. I just waffled. So I thought I'd cut all that and just show you what I was showing you, which is basically just a different way of handling it from a certain point. Everything up to it is exactly the same. You get your queens out, they pick a card, and you're flipping it over to shoulder and you're putting it that way, and that's getting lost somewhere into the pack and then controlled down to your roundabout there-ish in the packet. The two queens are getting put in, one below it, oosh, and one above it, oosh. The top card is getting shown to show it's not on the top. The bottom card is getting shown to show it's not on the bottom. Instead of doing the table, as I said, do it as a Hindu. Just hold the pack lightly at the back, but making sure you're holding all the edges, just so when you go forward, you can strip out just them 4 cards. The top one, your face-up queen, their card, and your face-up queen. Right, so you're just holding it like that, but obviously you're holding it in that angle for doing a Hindu. That card's not coming all the way out. So you're getting, it's still not coming all the way out. Did I put that in the right way? Yeah, I did. I'm just not gripping it right. You're going to hold it down and you've got cover there on the sides with your hands. So when you do the strip and you get cover off the top card, they can't see what's going on underneath. But you just whipped out just them 4 cards. And then you carry on doing your Hindu onto the top of it. I make it a long-winded Hindu. Well, not that long on this one. You do a Hindu, that puts your chosen cards on the bottom. You can then either just give it a simple cut and do your magic gesture and spread it, or you can do another Hindu. Again, just taking off 1 or 2 cards. So this time you do a very long Hindu, because you want to keep it going so it looks like you've done an entire packet but only doing the top half. As you can see, that's a pretty extensive Hindu, and they can't see how many cards are left in my hand, but I've gone down to about half of the packet now, which I'll just plop on the top, and then do your magic gesture and spread them, and you get the exact same result with the 2 queens with the chosen card in between. And there you go, just a different way of handling it. Now, some things I didn't mention, but you might want to hang around for this, I don't know, is some little subtleties that go on in that effect, basically. Like the turning of the top card to give you the cover, very nice one. The fact that you got your 2 cards in the packet the wrong way round to start with, so you're just pulling them straight out, yet their card is getting flipped over. Anybody that knows about a stripper deck will think, well, them 2 cards have got to get turned to go into the packet. It's a stripper deck, they've just come out, that one got turned, they've got to get turned to be able to do the sandwich, but they're not getting turned. So it's a little way of throwing somebody who knows about it off, because it's not falling right in their mind, unless they get onto the fact that they're the right way for it in the first place, which most people won't. Probably. Any other little subtleties that I thought on? No, just a way of twisting them cards, and yeah, and I'm going to shut up now, because I've done my little rant before and I had to cut it out, and I don't want to cut this one out. So all I can say again is a great effect and great performance by Magic Pascal. Again, a link in the description box. Go over there, leave a comment, let them know that you've seen this and you came from here. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.